Is it possible that in just 7 seconds, a secret long hidden on stage was finally revealed, and even more shocking, it was missed by millions of ARMY around the world? That question is now echoing across social media platforms after a short, approximately 7-second video showing an interaction between Kim Taeyoung, V, and Jungkook. Jungkook went viral again, sparking an uncontrollable wave of speculation. At first glance, the clip seems simple, yet it has become the center of attention because it allegedly reveals something that had gone unnoticed, a moment too quick to catch, yet too meaningful to ignore. This phenomenon is not merely about two BTS members known for their strong chemistry on stage. It goes beyond that. The video seems to reopen a long-standing discussion that has never truly been resolved. Is there a side to Taeyoung and Jungkook's relationship that the public has yet to fully understand? The video first surfaced through a fan account on X, Twitter, before rapidly spreading to TikTok, Instagram, and international community forums. Within hours, millions of viewers flooded the post, replaying every frame, slowing it down, and searching for hidden clues behind the brief interaction. Many were shocked, some became emotional, while others felt something even deeper, as if they had missed something all along. What exactly happened in those 7 seconds? In the clip, Taeyoung is seen standing slightly behind Jungkook, both positioned on stage under dramatic concert lighting. No clear dialogue can be heard, only background music and the roar of the crowd. However, what captured attention was a small gesture, extremely subtle, made by Jungkook. He briefly turns his head toward Taeyoung with an expression that is difficult to define, somewhere between hesitation, warmth, and as if holding something back. Taeyoung, on the other hand, responds in an even more understated way. A faint smile, almost invisible unless carefully observed, appears on his face. But it's not just the smile that has fans buzzing, it's what happens next. In a split second, Jungkook seems to move closer, as if he wants to say something, but then he stops.
He holds himself back.
And without a word, he returns to his original position, as if the moment never happened. This is where the speculation begins. Why did he stop? What was he about to do? And most importantly, why was this moment never noticed before? Some fans argue that the gesture does not appear to be part of BTS's stage choreography. They believe it looks spontaneous, unplanned, and precisely because of that, it feels incredibly real. Others connect it to the long-discussed dynamics of Taeyoung and Jungkook's personal relationship, something that has often been talked about, yet never officially confirmed. However, not everyone agrees. Some attempt to calm the situation, suggesting that the interaction could simply be a natural habit between group members who have spent years together. They remind others that the closeness among BTS members has always been widely known, and not every moment carries hidden meaning. But if it were truly that simple, why is the reaction so intense? The answer may lie in the context. The video is believed to come from one of their final performances before a hiatus, a period that was emotionally heavy for both the members and their fans. Moments on stage during that time were not just performances, but temporary farewells filled with emotions that could not always be expressed through words. In such a situation, even the smallest gesture can carry deeper meaning. Some pop culture analysts have even examined this phenomenon from a more academic perspective. They argue that the emotional bond between idols and fans often creates a wide space for interpretation, where minor details can evolve into major narratives. In this case, the 7-second video becomes an open text, collectively interpreted by millions. Interestingly, there has been no official confirmation from Big Hit Music or BTS's agency regarding the origin of the clip. It remains unclear which concert or event the footage is from. However, many speculate that the stage style and outfits resemble performances from BTS's world tours or major music shows. The lack of confirmation only deepens the mystery. The more uncertain the origin, the greater the curiosity becomes. Fans have begun digging through old archives, comparing outfits, lighting, and camera angles in an attempt to find the missing piece of the puzzle. Some even claim to have identified the source, though no solid evidence has been confirmed. At the same time, this phenomenon raises a larger question about how small moments can turn into global events in the digital era. Is this really just about Taeyoung and Jungkook? Or is it about how fans construct meaning from every interaction they see? It is undeniable that the relationship between idols and fans in the K-pop world carries a unique dynamic. The emotional closeness that forms often blurs the line between reality and interpretation. In this context, the 7-second video is not merely a visual recording, but a medium that triggers emotions, hopes, and even conflicts among fans. Some armies admit they felt deeply touched after watching the clip. They see it as evidence of genuine warmth and closeness between Taeyoung and Jungkook. Others, however, feel frustrated, believing that excessive speculation could invade the members' privacy and comfort. Amid all the debate, one thing is certain. The video has captured the world's attention. Not many moments can create such a massive impact in such a short time. 7 seconds may sound insignificant, but in a world flooded with endless content every day, only a few manage to leave a lasting impression like this. And perhaps that is where its uniqueness lies, because sometimes it is not the duration that defines meaning, but what is hidden within it. Now, the question returns, stronger than ever. Did ARMY really miss something important all this time? Or did those 7 seconds open the door to a story that has yet to be fully revealed? And yet, just when many believed the discussion would slowly fade like countless viral moments before it, something unexpected happened. The conversation only grew louder, deeper, and far more emotional than anyone anticipated, because the more the clip was analyzed, the more details began to emerge. Details that raised even more unsettling questions. Some viewers claimed that if the video is slowed down frame by frame, there appears to be a fleeting shift in Jungkook's expression right before he turns away. Not just hesitation, but something heavier. Something almost like conflict. Was it simply the pressure of performing in front of thousands? Or was there an unspoken thought that surfaced in that exact moment? And then there was Taeyoung's reaction, At first. Many only noticed the faint smile. But upon closer inspection, others argued that the smile did not linger. It appeared and then vanished almost instantly, replaced by a neutral expression that seemed carefully controlled. Why would such a subtle emotional shift happen so quickly? Was it intentional, or was it a reflex to something that almost unfolded in front of everyone? Theories began to spiral. Some fans suggested that the moment might have been cut from a longer interaction, implying that what the public saw was only a fragment of a bigger story. Others believed the opposite, that its brevity was precisely what made it so raw and real, untouched by editing or performance scripting. And then came a question that few dared to ask openly, yet many quietly considered. What if this moment was never meant to be seen? In a world of large-scale performances, where every move is often rehearsed to perfection, an unscripted second can stand out like a crack in a carefully polished surface. Could this have been one of those rare cracks, brief, almost invisible, but deeply revealing? As discussions intensified, older footage of Taeyoung and Jungkook resurfaced once again. Fans began connecting dots across years of performances, interviews, and behind-the-scenes clips. A glance here, a laugh there, a moment of silence in between. Suddenly,